Hi everyone, King Edgy here, bringing you another Gen 1 video. In this one, Cooljam Jr. is taking the Edgy Challenge. That's right, Cooljam's going to play against me in 3 straight matches. If he wins all 3, I've been dethroned, I'm just Edgy. If I win all 3, he's banished, can't challenge me again. And anywhere in between, he'll earn various levels of respect from me, and is always welcome to take this challenge once more to try and get that dethrone. Here we go, Flareon versus Grimer. And we don't mind this matchup too much, because he's kind of got a decision to make, right? He can either explode first turn, or risk getting knocked out by the Fire Blast, risk getting burned by the Fire Blast, switch out to a Water type. I think in any event, I think we're pretty happy to just stay in Fire Blast. Oh, a Chansey comes out. Okay, we hope it doesn't burn. It does burn. That's not too bad. How much damage does Flareon do to Chansey? Hyper Beam does 65 to 76. So it'd be really cheeky here to go Hyper Beam and then hope that the burn gets the knockout. Let's do it. I think we got it. Oh, let's go. Wow, snuck in there. I mean, we felt pretty confident, right? Because our Hyper Beam roll is 65 to 77. Add the 6% for the burn, so it's 71 to 82. And Chansey had 73. So, right in the heart of that range. It's pretty good. And now, we have an interesting spot. Flareon has to recharge, but Chansey fainted, so I think we'll just give him a free turn here, right? Can't switch out. Gotta recharge. Okay, no big deal. We've got Parasect here who eats up anything that Raichu can throw at us. And then in return, we'll put something to sleep. And so we are feeling pretty good about the start of this battle. Pretty good about the start of this battle. Yep, we eat that up. And someone's going to sleep. And it's Pidgey. Okay. Now if I'm Cooljam here, I'm saying, Grimer just knocks out this Parasect with a Sludge. Why not go to Grimer? So I'm going to double out to Gyarados. And I'm picking Gyarados for 2 reasons. One, we have 2 water types. Staryu is the more valuable, so I'll sack Gyarados. And 2, Raichu one-shots the Gyarados, so, like, I don't want to have to play guessing games with Gyarados later down the line. I'm just happy to have him here. And to trade Gyarados for Grimer seems okay by me. Grimer, with just a little bit of damage, is in range for Kadabra's Psychic, and so that Body Slam should do it. Great. So now he's in range. We'll try one more Body Slam. He might decide to save this Grimer here because it can explode, and that could be a really good thing for him down the line, but nope. We don't get any paralysis. That's okay. It's not a big deal. Not a big deal. Grimer at 30% is in range for a few different attacks, I think. Scary with Staryu because it doesn't have Surf. I like Staryu to have Surf. Hydro Pump, I don't know. It's fine, but it doesn't feel great. Okay, so out comes Raichu. We've still got this Parasect that walls it, and if he decides to double into a Fire type, which is pretty smart against Parasect, we've got the Staryu to clean it up, so we feel comfortable making this switch. He doesn't double, that's fine. That's fine. And he goes Venusaur. Okay, also fine. What's Venusaur gonna do? Probably Swords Dance. So we're gonna go Eradicate. Okay, he decides to Body Slam. That's fine. Again, our goal will just be to chip the Venusaur down into Kadabra's Psychic range. which it is now in. Ooh, that was a tough miss. That was a tough miss for Cooljam. But we kind of felt like we've got the Kadabra in the play arounds. Oh, but Starmie. Okay, this is now interesting. Eradicate's faster than Starmie, so is Kadabra, so is Staryu. So a lot can still happen here. And I'm not sure what Starmie might go for here, but I'm going to just play it safe and Body Slam. And especially if this Starmie happens to be like Surf Thunderbolt, that would be pretty excellent. Okay, I expect Pidgey now to come out, but we can just stay in Hyper Beam now. I do think we're still speed tied, even though Raticate has a higher speed than Starmie. The paralysis divides by 4, right? And so 224 when divided by 4 is what, 56? And 225 divided by 4 is 56.25. There's no rounding, so still just be the 56. And now what are we going to do? I guess we're going to just Body Slam. And on this one, we'll Mega Drain. I was thinking about Growth, which is a good option there, but I would have needed Growth and also another attack. But using Growth once will double that paralysis, right? And it will make us faster. So, but I do have to think for a bit, actually, because Parasect, is that our best answer for Raichu? Actually, Raichu has revealed all of its moves, so we don't feel too scared of him. Now we feel a little scared. Now we feel a little scared. We're sticking with Body Slam. But the special drop was big. That was a big special drop. Okay, we do get that growth off, which is nice. And I'm even thinking of going to Kadabra here. Pretty safe switch in, right? And go back to Parasect. And now Parasect should be faster than Starmie because we got a growth off while Starmie was paralyzed to double that paralysis. And we shook off our own special drop. Ah, dang, man. I thought we had that one figured out, but we did not. Oh, but he reveals his last move. And Flareon can do some work now, if it wants to. We need to save Kadabra to paralyze Raichu. But Flareon can do a little bit of work. We'll hope just get it in range for Eradicate's Hyper Beam. Oh yeah, for sure. Nabor, shout out to Father Flame. Come on with these special drops. I'm faster than the Starmie and it's exciting because of the growth play, but now, like, what the heck, man? Gee whiz. All these special drops. They're keeping Cooljam in the game, and I am worried we misplayed letting that Parasect go down. Oh, okay. Well, this is an opening for us. Definite opening for us. We'll go Kadabra. Get a special drop of our own or a critical hit. And if crit does 46, then you better believe a regular attack will do 21. What? What just happened? How are these the rolls? How are these the rules? 46 on the crit, 20 on the no crit. What's going on? I mean, this must have been a maximum roll, the 46, right? What happened there? No idea. No idea what happened there. I guess we just stay in Psychic, hope to get another drop. Okay, no drop yet. We only have 8 Psychics, so we can't stay in forever here. But he also can't really switch out the Starmie. Yeah, I don't understand how that critical hit did 46% based on what I'm seeing now. And I'm struggling to be decisive here, right? Like, is Psychic the best play? Is stalling him out the best play? I think going to Flareon here is a good play. But having a paralyzed Kadabra is tough. For sure tough. That was a nice paralysis to see there. Now he basically just has to recover repeatedly unless we get fully paralyzed. And as long as we keep the pressure on. I think we'll go Body Slam again. I was thinking about Quick Attack because if it was a critical hit, might have been really good there to get the knockout, but we'll see. We're keeping this pressure on with the Body Slams. Now Quick Attack for the win. One time, please. You could go out to Raichu here. Would be a fine play. But since, yeah, I was going to say, since we have Kadabra and everything, it's a tough play to make. All right. And now what do we need? We need to paralyze this Raichu, right? Like, that's our play. And then Staryu really can't miss an attack. Oh, I don't feel great. I don't feel great. We need a lot to happen here. Oh, well, now I feel good. Now I feel so much better now. And we are on the other side of a multiple of 4 with Kadabra, so we knew we'd get that. Eradicate versus Raichu. Hyper Beam should knock it out. 63. Yep. So we'll try for it. 63 to 74. 2 Body Slams would also knock it out. But we'll just try the Hyper Beam. Hopefully it hits the first time. If not, we should get a second chance at it. Let's see. Come on, Eradicate. I believe in you. No. This Raichu came to play. Real bad news. Real bad news. Thunder has a chance to OHKO us, so Blizzard plus Hydro Pump does 75. So we go Blizzard. It's more accurate. Back-to-back huge crits from Raichu. Back-to-back huge crits. And winning the speed tie against Eradicate, right? Because they're on the same side of that multiple of 4. Oh my goodness gracious. 3 straight crits from Raichu. Sunk us. I can't believe that. I can't believe that. Wow, I thought we had that so easily. Crit, 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 and we lose. So, jeez. Jeez, wow. Okay, well, there goes round 1. And Cooljam's not the kind of player that you want to give a second chance to, because he will make you pay. He will make you pay. Oh my gracious. Alright. We gotta shake it off. We gotta shake it off and not get frozen. Cool. We could go for freeze strats, but I'm just gonna surf. I like the damage that it'll do. He can try the freeze strats if he wants. But he has no way of recovering. We have rest. We have a second water type that also knows rest and amnesia, which is so great. So even if Vaporeon gets frozen, though we really hope he doesn't get frozen, we have a backup water type, so that's good. And Cooljam's just also going to opt for damage, which is fine by me. I'd rather take the damage than the freeze. I'm going to rest up here. Oh, dang, he switched. That was smart, right? Because Surf probably wouldn't have picked up the KO, but it would after the recoil from Double Edge, so pretty smart play there. Alright, so out comes Clefable, who 100% knows Thunderbolt, otherwise why would it come out there? We are 1 speed point faster than Clefable, which is nice, but I think the Hitmonchan switch is real. Oh, into the Thunder Wave, okay. I am surprised. But that's fine, it's no big deal for us. You gotta figure Cooljam will switch out, right? So we'll play it safe with Body Slam. Oh, Clefable knows Psychic. That was not expected at all. Usually is like Body Slam, Thunderbolt, Blizzard, something of that nature. Here it looks like it might be Psychic, Thunderbolt, Blizzard, which is the worst. The worst. So we went Tauros here because we have 2 normal types who are both good attackers. Raticate's a little bit better of an attacker, even though its attack stat's worse. Its speed is higher, and its level is higher, so it'll do more damage. And we'll just hope Tauros can take this Clefable down. We're really hoping Tauros can take this Clefable down, because we don't want him to have the switch initiative when comes time to switch. Okay. You know, the Psychic play as a first attack I kind of like, because if it gets that special drop, then it becomes so much more deadly. But okay, really, we've traded Hitmonchan and most of Tauros for that Clefable. And Tauros is a good enough, like, physical bulk guy that he could take a hit at 40% as long as it's on the physical side. So, right, we can comfortably go Vaporeon here, eat up these Growlithe Body Slams all day, rest up if we need to, but just deal out massive damage with Surf, and hope that that goes well for us. Let's see, because Cooljam could decide to double here, right? Yep. Now that's a tough one for our team. So I'm going to stay in Blizzard one time. Cool. Like, a little unfortunate Oh, never mind. He missed the Blizzard. So totally great. Great stuff. Great stuff there. Deciding to stay in against that Zapdos was mostly a... I don't really want anything to take 2 hits from Zapdos. We don't have a great switch in. Zapdos one-shots Paris. Zapdos doesn't one-shot the Slowpoke, but close. He'll 2-shot the Raticate, so... he's got another. He's got another in the back. Okay. But Cooljam is maybe not realizing quite how scared we are of the Zapdos, because we are pretty scared of it. We have no ground types, so we are scared. And oh, he gets the freeze. Okay, but hopefully he stays in here, right? Don't switch to Zapdos, please, and we should be okay. Because remember, our plan was we have 2 water types. If one of them gets frozen, we have the other one. Great. Great. Totally fine. Totally fine. We're still terrified of this Zapdos, though. The Zapdos crit go right through our amnesia. And then we are sunk. So we pretty desperately need this Thunder Wave and not to get knocked out by this Zapdos. Okay. I'm just going to stay in and surf. Yeah, I thought he might go agility there. But that just gives us another opportunity to get him fully paralyzed, I suppose. Nope, didn't get it. Okay, have to go Raticate. Have to Hyper Beam the Zapdos. I don't think he'll switch out because he's used agility. Great, great stuff. Very lucky. Very, very lucky there. Okay. Okay, very lucky. And the fact that Seadra's paralyzed is nice, because Tauros can maybe do something to it. But goodness gracious, between the Growlithe and the Zapdos, now he's got this Primeape. So we're going to have to sack Tauros, I think. Oh, this is tough. Because will he use counters is the question, right? No, I think we have to go Tauros, because if he goes counter, we're done. He goes submission. Darn. Darn, darn, darn. Okay, come out with Paris. We expect the Seadra switch in, right? Gotta expect the Seadra switch in. Yep, there it is. Okay. Now you gotta expect Seadra to go for either Agility or Blizzard. Should I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Because the spot that I'm gonna force as the 50-50 play is like Paris versus Growlithe, right? If I switch out on a fire attack, thaws Vaporeon, and we've got the game. Like, if Vaporeon's healthy, I feel really good. I think Blizzard might knock out the Paris. So we could play for the full para strat here. Hope that he's just fully paralyzed. We could use Body Slam here, kind of expecting a switch or something cheeky. We could go to Raticate, which is probably the safest play, but Raticate does need to fire off a Hyper Beam to knock out Seadra, and Seadra can probably knock out Raticate with a Hydro Pump after a Blizzard. Gosh, this is tough. I don't think it ends well for us no matter what, actually. I could go growth and Mega Drain. Let's try it. Hey, okay. That wasn't terrible. That wasn't terrible. The Growlithe comes out here, and now is where we have to make our decision. Is he going to go for a fire attack? The way he's been playing the whole game has been double switches. That's the way he's been playing this whole game, double switches. I don't think he's going fire attack here. I think he's going to switch to Primeape. Or go Body Slam. And get put to sleep. Okay. Okay. We've got a chance. We've got a chance. I don't think Primeape one-shots Raticate. And if Paris can chip Growlithe down... No, okay. We're going to switch out. We're going to switch out here. Hope Growlithe doesn't wake up. This might be a mistake. It's probably a mistake to stay in that first turn. We're in such a tight spot here. Should I rethink this? If he does go out to Primeape on this turn, and we do some damage with Body Slam, we're in great shape. So maybe we stay in Body Slam. Doesn't feel good either way. We talked ourselves out of switching out. I guess the hope is that Eradicate to Primeape. That Eradicate's submission. Yeah, sorry, that Primeape's submission plus Eradicate's Hyper Beam's enough. Maybe not. But Body Slam, yeah, okay. Body Slam plus Hyper Beam should be enough. So actually, Eradicate versus Growlithe. Hyper Beam Body Slam probably does 80 to 90. So okay, let's try it. Okay. Okay. Now the thing that's tough is I think I'll knock out this Growlithe. Yep, great. The question now becomes, is he gonna go to Seadra and double into Primeape? Primeape absorbs the Hyper Beam and then uses counter to knock us out. No, he's not going to do that. Okay, great. In that case, I think we're good, right? There's Body Slam plus Hyper Beam does 90% if they're both min rolls. So how do we lose this? We lose if we get a critical hit Body Slam. And he uses counter. Otherwise, oh my goodness gracious. Oh, thank you. As soon as we got the crit Body Slam, I was very nervous, but just telling Cooljam what I was thinking. great. Oh, whew. Okay. Oh, my goodness gracious. Well, we scraped by that one. But nice call on the Paris Spore. Nice call there. He knew going for a fire move was risky with a frozen Flareon because, or sorry, with a frozen Vaporeon because Vaporeon kind of won that for us. But okay, past two games, very nervous endings. Very nervous endings. So let's see about this one. He's got a Pikachu. We have a non-sleep powder Tangela. Come on. And he goes Bulbasaur here. And so Cooljam really loves the, like, I have an electric type. I'm expecting the ground switch in. What are we going to do with this Bulbasaur? I mean, I don't want anything to get put to sleep. Tangle is my only real good answer to Pikachu, but I guess Porygon's okay. So we're going to stay in and let Tangle get put to sleep. We could also let Ditto get put to sleep. Let's get the paralysis, though. Nope, okay. That's fine. Alright, so we'll go Ditto then and see what happens. Maybe he'll Swords Dance and Ditto will get the 2x attack Bulbasaur. I don't know. Nope. It's okay. We'll just get a regular old Bulbasaur then. Unless he switches out, which is fine. I don't know if Ditto was the right play. I mean, it couldn't get paralyzed by Body Slam, which is why we felt pretty safe about going to it, but, like, Porygon was probably a better play there, huh? Because Porygon can just heal up and wreck shop. You do get to see an Eevee here. Okay, that's fine. I don't know what Eevee really wants to do to us. Probably wants to use Reflect. And then, you know, something that's crazy, I was playing the other day and someone used Bide and then switched out in the middle of Bide. I thought that was wild. Okay, now we get Porygon in for free. Eevee can store all the energy at once. And we make up for our earlier mistake of going with Ditto. Yeah, so this is the thing, right? Playing Bide, I didn't realize you could switch out in the middle of Bide. Like, that is surprising to me. I feel like that should not be a thing. But it is. Okay, goes Agility there. I wasn't sure if he'd try Agility and then break through to go for a Slash. Recover was a little silly for us there. Didn't make a lot of sense. We're going to have to eat a Slash no matter what. Goes Body Slam. It's okay. Now what do I expect? Probably Pikachu, right? You really want to paralyze this Porygon if you can. So we're going to try to play around that. This Porygon walls the Bulbasaur and the Eevee. So Cooljam, learning new things every day. It's great. Imagine if there was a move that was both Agility and Swords Dance. I don't know if you played Legends Arceus, but there's a Lilligant in that game that can do some crazy things. It, like, gets an attack speed boost, and its next move is times 1.5 damage or something crazy. It has a really nice dancing setup. So I'm not totally sure what he's going to do here. I'm going to try to wake up. Oh, he knows Seismic Toss? Come on. Why is this Pikachu so good? I'm going to have to go Voltorb and try to paralyze the Pikachu. I expect the switch out to Bulbasaur, and that's okay by me. Because now I can go Porygon and heal up. And he might double, but I don't think he will. Okay. So we just get the free recover off. And we do have to recover because Razor Leaf would knock us out, and Razor Leaf almost always crits, so We do have to recover there. Bulbasaur's fully paralyzed. Now, do I think that he's sacrificing Bulbasaur? It seems like it. I'm surprised he stayed in there on an obvious recover play, but we'll Blizzard. Yeah, that's crazy. The reason that I Blizzard there is because I expect the... I thought he was sacking the Bulbasaur because he stayed in that next turn after the recover. That shocked me. Okay, so what do we do now? Yeah, too real, that non-crit Razor Leaf. I don't know, it's kind of tough because Pikachu does good work against everyone. Porygon does good work against everyone too. But Articuno one-shots the Bulbasaur, two-shots the Eevee. Excedra also does good work. I think I just need to paralyze this Pikachu. I think I'm going to stay in and paralyze it. That was too bad. Yep, he could go Bulbasaur now. But Bulbasaur still can't really do a ton to us, right? Oh my goodness, Porygon, stop missing your attacks, man. Come on. And Bulbasaur, right, Razor Leaf is almost always a crit, but Bulbasaur's speed is so low that, like, it isn't an obvious crit. And we'll go Articuno here, because Articuno can handle it, but now we've revealed our whole team. Never feels good. But, oh, this activates wind power. I didn't know that. Crazy. Let's just freeze something solid here, like this Kabutops. Dang. That did not quite work out. Seadra is a comfortable switch in here, because it's faster than Kabutops, definitively, and it can tank a +2 Hyper Beam if that's what he wants to go with. He might understand that that switch is coming and double himself, but he does not. And 2 Surfs, I believe, will take this Kabutops out, which is great. Yep, great. Boy, Cooljam, if your last Pokemon isn't like Mewtwo or something, your team is lousy, and I am sorry. Seadra, your Blizzard does how much to Bulbasaur? It does 56 to 66. That is not good enough for what we want to have happen here. So what should we do in response? Because you knock out the Kabutops. But Articuno's Blizzard knocks out the Kabutops, and Voltorb knocks out the Kabutops. Still, we don't want it to go. Yep, we'll just do that. Maybe transform into this Pikachu would be pretty nice. We'll transform into the Eevee. Also nice. We'll just try to do some damage to it this time around, I suppose. He goes Reflect. Eevee is now in range for Articuno's Blizzard. So I'm just trying to think about what I want to do. Like, I could sacrifice Tangela. Bulbasaur can then put us to sleep, and it's got a lot of health, so, like, if it catches us... Yeah, I guess we'll trade. Whew! But not yet. I think he has to go Quick Attack here. I mean, he doesn't have to, but I think he'll go Quick Attack here. So we can take it and use Ice Beam to knock it out, right? Ice Beam does minimum 35. So it should be good. Great. A Pikachu might come out here. If it does, guess we just live with it, right? I don't know. I think we can sacrifice Ditto, right? Because at 8%, Ditto's not doing anything. So then we go Voltorb immediately. And and we think for a moment here. Like, Cooljam really knows what he's doing. Does he double to Bulbasaur? You gotta think he does, right? I think so. Let's go. Good call, good call. And we'll Blizzard here because it'll knock out Kabutops, right? Blizzard did 29 to Kabutops. Okay. We don't get that freeze, and that's fine. Question now is, what do we do at this point? So Pikachu versus Articuno, like, doesn't knock us out. Thunder barely. Thunder doesn't even knock us out, and we know Surf is his last move. So like, I think we stay in an Ice Beam. Let's go. Pikachu down. Pinsir is his last. How is that for us? That is okay, right? That's okay. He 100% has to attack us here, right? No doubt he has to attack us here. And I'm just trying to think. If we go Porygon to try to paralyze the Pinsir, how dumb of a move is it? Let's say average dumb. Because the other thing we'd do is sacrifice Tangela. I'm going to go Porygon here. I'm going to try to paralyze this Pinsir. Paralyzing it would guarantee that Seadra wins the speed tie, which would be really nice. Okay, he goes Bulbasaur. But that's also really good for us, because if we do any damage to the Bulbasaur, then it's in range for Seadra's Blizzard. So we just need any damage on this Bulbasaur right now. We get it. Great. And now we try to recover out of the danger zone with Porygon. Wow. Stupid luck. Stupid amounts of luck there. Yeah, way too lucky. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. You should at least get an attack off where you critically hit us with the Razor Leaf, dude. But we're in pretty good shape now, I think. I mean, I think his play is go Pinsir and Swords Dance and hope we don't get the paralysis off. But even that play, I don't think ultimately will work, because I do think Articuno plus Seadra is too much to overcome for Pinsir. So I'm feeling good. Voltorb's speed is what really gives this to us, I think. Wow, and he misses the submission. Like, come on, game. I mean, I do think it's over at this point, and I think it was over as soon as Bulbasaur came out, but gee whiz, you know? We're just try attacking. There's no need to do anything else that could miss. And the plan is just Articuno Ice Beam, Seadra Surf, or Articuno Ice Beam, Voltorb Thunderbolt. Either one should get us the end result that we want. And then we're moving forward, but gee whiz. Cooljam got a raw deal here with this team. Oh, and we're getting crits on top of it. Come on. Yeah, I mean, I think we played that game okay, but the matchup was just heavily in our favor. We made that good call. We made that good call to go to Articuno when he doubled out to Bulbasaur. But yeah, Ice Beam did 51%. So Seadra's Surf think it would have been too much to overcome. Whew. So we got through that at 2-1, which means Cooljam, you're joining our roster here, joining the ranks as someone who survived the Edgy Challenge. You weren't totally banished. I mean, you got game 1. Anytime you get game 1 in the Edgy Challenge, you gotta be feeling great, I would imagine. Because, you know, okay, you're not banished, so you can play a little loose, you can play with confidence. Meanwhile, I lose game 1 and I'm thinking, oh my goodness gracious, what am I going to do? I don't want to get banished. And that was a really hard fought set. I mean, all 3 of them, we were nervous at the end. All 3 of them, we were nervous at the end. Yeah, the first game I liked. I felt comfortable. I felt like we had played it into a position where we had it. And that Raichu, man, you trained him up right, Cooljam, because he crushed us. And then game 2, we were real nervous at the end as well. We made the right call with Paris, getting that Spore off into a Body Slam and Growlithe. That was game 2, and that pretty much sealed it. But then we had that one moment of terror when we got the critical hit Body Slam. And then game 3 was our only game where we kind of could breathe and felt comfortable. Again, small error right at the start by going Ditto instead of Porygon, I thought. Otherwise, our matchup was just so good. I mean, Porygon, like, couldn't really be beaten here. And that's kind of what just gave us the match. So, Cooljam, thanks so much for playing. I'm hoping that we get some more good challenges from you in the future. I don't know if you saw, but we did get our first rematch of the Edgy Challenge from Flying Luna Clipper just the other day. A pretty good one. And hoping that some more folks will join in the rematch train, or we can continue, as this video shows, getting some good new players in to really push us far. I'm hoping that Cooljam and I will collaborate on some videos in the future, so you can be looking out for that. And in the meantime, follow this channel, shoot me a message on Discord. Let's get some more challenges here for the Edgy Challenge. I will see you in the next video.